Hey guys, so at the beginning of the summer, I uploaded a video that was basically explaining to you the process of getting a job at Victoria's Secret. Now it is the end of the summer and working there for me is sadly coming to a close because I'm going back to school. So I've worked at VS for about 3 months now, and I wanted to give you guys a little insight of what it's really like to work at Victoria's Secret. So just like a little facts real quick. I worked in Victoria's Secret, not Pink. I was full-time. I got 30% off discount and gratises. Basically, what a gratis is either a free gratis or a buy-in. A buy-in is something like this shirt that is typically 20-something dollars would be $5, or a bra that's $60 would be $10. So those were buy-ins, and then free gratises are literally just free things. My new hire gratis was literally a bra from every single department. You get free bras, free panties, free clothes, free beauty stuff. That happens to be, in my opinion, the best reason to work there. Also, 30% off. There is a little bit of a catch though. You cannot use the 30% off on top of other sales. So say something is 40% off. Yeah, you're getting the 40% off, but you can't use the 30% on top of it. So 30% only works on normal priced items. Also, you cannot use gift cards, and if you're using your discount at a different store, not your Victoria's Secret, you have to print your pay stub and show them. You can't just go give them your number, ID, nothing. You have to print the pay stub. It's actually a really annoying and long process. If you want to try on clothes in your store or any store and you work there, a manager has to check you in. Before you leave the store, your bag always has to get checked. There's a lot of really little details that you wouldn't even think of. If you are working for, I believe it's 6 hours or more, you get a 30-minute break. If you're working for 6 hours or less, you get a 15. Now, speaking of sale, I mentioned sale. The semi-annual sale is probably the worst thing I've ever experienced in my entire life, if I'm being honest. Those 2 weeks, I have nightmares about those 2 weeks. It was insane. I would work from the morning till almost nighttime. The rooms would be a mess. And just speaking to customers, please, 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 please listen. When you're going through bins, if it's panties or anything, when you rip through those drawers and kind of just throw the bras wherever, you have to understand, please, understand, we have to go and fix those drawers 100%. We have to sit there and make sure each bin is sized correctly, and then we have to Roy G. Biv. If you don't know what Roy G. Biv is, it's the color. It has to go in the color of the rainbow. 100% perfect. The panty drawers, we're the ones who fix those 100% every single night. Just last night, well, when you're watching this, it won't be last night, but when I'm filming it, it was last night. I was there until 11 o'clock at night just fixing panty drawers. That's it. And it just gets really frustrating when you watch someone destroy a drawer, because you know that you have to go and fix it. Another little tip for you customers, when you're trying things on, I know we don't have bathing suits anymore, but bathing suits was probably the biggest problem. When you try things on, don't take 50 bras of the same bra in different colors. Don't. Take one bra. Try it on. If you like it, come back for colors. Because those go backs. When I hear in my little headset, we have go backs, I want to cry. Because I have to take that ginormous bag that you didn't want to take anything, and I have to go through the store and put every single thing back. It's not fun. So, also, when I was working at my store, we had to move. We had to move to a temp space. I was there one night from 6 p.m. till 3 in the morning. So you will have overnight shifts. You will have inventory shifts. They're honestly not that bad. I honestly rather have a shift when the store is closed. I know that sounds terrible, to not deal with customers, but sometimes the customers are insane. This is one. I'm just going to tell one customer story that I had. It was semi-annual sale, and these two 14-year-old girls, in like their Hollister shorts and, their pink tops, came in, and I heard this one girl say, "Try not to make such a mess, like you're making a mess." And she goes, "I don't have time to be neat. This is sale." So I turned around and I was like, "Can I help you find anything?" And she was going through with a 32B bin, and I knew she was in a 32B. And she was like, "No, I'm just looking." I was like, "Okay, do you know what size you're looking for?" And she was like, she said like 36 something. And I was like, "Well, you do know you're looking in the 32B bin, right?" She goes, "Yeah, I can do what I want." And I was like, "Okay, nope, no problem. But if you want me to show you where your bin is, I can totally do that, so you don't have to go through this one." She's like, "I can do what I want." And I was like, okay. So I literally had to step aside and call my manager on the walkie and be like, "I need to go to the back to take a break." My blood was boiling, and you can't do anything or say anything about it because they're customers, and the customer is always right. Now for a little bit of like confession, secret type stuff. When you ask for a stock check, 99.9% of the time, we don't do a stock check. Yeah, the girl might click on the little thingy and say, "Can I get a stock check?" and say what you need, but no one's listening. There's times where I know we have it in the back and I will go to the back and get it, but if it's something that I know we don't have, or it's a panty, like really, a panty? No one's looking for you. Like, I'm being honest. Nobody is looking. Another little secret confession, those tape measures. Anyone on the floor has a tape measure. The only time that you're honestly going to get the right size bra is if you go to the fitting room. I can measure you on the floor. Am I being correct? Probably not. But the only way that you're going to know for sure is if you go to a bra specialist in the fitting room. Do I act like I know what I'm doing? Of course I act like I know what I'm doing, but I don't. Like, I really don't. If you work in VS and your stores are connected, you get gratises and perks from both sides. If your store is separated, like if you're not connected to Pink and like if VS and Pink are not connected, you only get the gratises and perks of the store that you're in. Also, a little thing, you can't get free items if you work there. So like, you know how sometimes you'll get the free panty coupon? You can't. You can only get things if it's like with purchase. So you can get the free item if it's with the purchase. You just can't get the free panty from a coupon. What I would suggest that you do with gift cards and free stuff like that, have either a friend or a parent, low-key, go get what you want for you. My store, like I said, moved. I was there overnight. We worked every single day. We're in a temp store currently. When we moved, obviously, a lot of stuff didn't come with us. A lot of stuff stayed in the old store. With that being said, a lot of stuff was left over. But one of the nights, our manager told us we could take whatever we wanted in the store. That includes the drawers. That includes the buckets that bras are in. That includes the big, ginormous dogs that you see in Pink. That includes literally everything, including mannequins. I personally, some people think I'm crazy, some people think I'm really weird, I wanted a mannequin. I thought it would be really cool, and I just really wanted one. So one day I put my name on a mannequin, and my manager told me, "You can't take that one, it's going to a different store." Long story short, I got my mannequin, and it's in my room, and I'll like show you like a picture of my mannequin. I'm very excited. But yeah, I mean, that's really it. The benefits and perks outweigh the trauma at VS, honestly. If you really love the brand and you shop there a lot, I would 100% say go for it. Since I'm going up to school, I am going to stay on the events team at VS, which basically means when I come home for winter, summer, spring, whenever it is, whenever I come home, I'm able to give them a call and say, "Hey, I'm home, do you need me?" But yeah, that's pretty much it. That is Confessions of a Victoria's Secret Employee. If you guys have any questions or any type of, wondering how certain things work, leave them down below in the comments. If you love Victoria's Secret as much as I do, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all next Wednesday with a new video. See y'all next time. Bye! I filmed this video twice. Okay.